Yeah, welcome back to another lesson for our terminal report system. So in the previous lesson, I demonstrated how we can create different Word documents of our terminal reporting cumulative record for the 9 terms and link it to our Excel workbook. So what I did was to create a different account. So let's say I finished creating it and I want to give it to a school. So what do I do then? So I'll just need to copy the file. So after copying the files, if you give to the school, then you lose your business. But I'm just demonstrating if in case you want to give it out to a school. So let's say the school's computer has a volume E drive, then I copied it onto that particular drive, which is this. So what I need to do is to open and relink it to this particular terminal report system on this particular drive. So I'll open terminal report for the first term. I've already opened the bill merge code, and that will be the focus of discussion for this particular lesson. Then we'll briefly look at it and see how best we can go around this. So let's wait it to open. So I'll say no. If I click on yes, it will tell me it's missing. It's not. Okay, yeah. So we need to select what data source. So I have to browse to my local disk E and connect it to TR1. Okay. So I need to go down. Where is it? Okay. So I come to my new volume E. Locate terminal reports. Okay. Terminal reports. And I come and pick my terminal report system. And because we are dealing with term 1, once it opens, I'll need to scroll and select the TR1 worksheet. So it should come up in some few minutes. Okay. Is it done? Okay, it is still processing. Why is the system this slow? Okay, let's give it some time. Pardon me for this. Okay. So let's see if I can move on to the next person. This is too slow. Okay. So it's been linked to term 1. So let's see how we can bring the coding bit in. So I showed you how to how to activate the developer tab. So normally you can even come to view. You can come to view. If you don't have the developer tab, you go to what macros. Then you say view macros. Okay. So when you go to view macros, we can create one. Okay, I already have the mail merge automation, so I'll edit it. But you won't have it. So if you don't have it, you would have to create a new one. So how do you create a new macro? Let me teach you that one before I come to the editing bit. So I'll just tap on this. Then I'll say what create. Then this one will open the Visual Basic application. Then you just copy and paste what we have here. Where is it? Yeah. So I'll come in here, Control A to copy, Control C, so Control A to select or Control C to copy. Then I'll come and do it like this. Control V to paste. Then it will be pasted. So this has been named what new what macro. So we can change it into mail merge. Let's say terminal, no spacing, terminal report automation, like that. Then we've changed the name, terminal report automation. Okay, so let's see how we can change the path. So if you look at this particular code, this is telling us to save the individual report we generate into this particular folder, but we want to change that particular path. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do? You come to this terminal report, right? So this is where I want my terminal report saved for class A1. Okay, so I'll do another backslash, Control A to copy, Control A to select, or Control C to copy. So this is what I want the report saved after it has been generated into PDF. So I'll go back to my code and change it. Control V to paste. So it is saving it as terminal report backslash, like that. So what is the class name? So the class name in question is what? A1. Then you just change that. Okay. Then what is the source file path? Where are we picking the terminal report? So we are picking it from this particular workbook. So backslash, then I type what? Backslash terminal report system.xlsx. Okay, now I got that right. Control A to copy, Control C, Control A to select, Control C to copy. Then I'll come and change the source where we are picking our database from. Then I'll just come in here and replace it. So depending on where you have yours, you just do that for me. Then we are selecting from tr what 1. Then you change it to 1. So what is the data source? Where are we generating the report? So from the first student to the, let's say, fourth student of A1. Okay, so once that is done, all I need to do is to hit on the word play. So once I hit on it, automatically the system should generate it for me. So let's see what happens after that. Okay, so it will start generating. So after generating, that's how you generate these individual records into single PDFs. And this will take some time. My machine is slow. I don't know if it's because of the recording, but it should finish in no time. So we just have to be patient. So this is where we directed it to save. So it will line up with a person's name and the class, beautifully arranged. Okay, so let's wait and see what happens. It shouldn't take this long. So it will export all of it into PDF format. Wow, this is taking too long. Okay, it is trying to do that. So you can see from here, it is trying to create the reports. Okay, okay, it's working. So we check from this folder. So you can see A1 or B Fauma in that order. Good. So we ask the system to do it for how many students? 4 students. And that is what it's going to do. Okay. So let's go back. It shouldn't take this long. Maybe it's because of the recording. Yeah. Hmm. It's taking too much time. Let me open the first one as a PDF and let's see. So this is how it will be generated into individual PDFs because under normal circumstances, Microsoft Word will not be in a position of generating them into single PDF files. It will only generate it as a one full document. Aha. So it will generate the person's terminal and cumulative record, just 2 pages. So if you have about 1,000 students running this code will make it much more easier. Why is it not showing? Okay, it's too slow. Forgive me, eh? Okay, but button has finished. So this is how it will be generated. Oh, so you can see. So it generates the report and the cumulative record. Nice and easy. So as soon as we are done, then we look at how best we can send this to the respective parent through Outlook. So I'll just generate the first four. Okay, Obed is done. So let's wait and get the remaining students. Then we see how best we can automate the sending of emails via Outlook. It normally doesn't take long, but I think it's because of the recording that I'm doing. That's why it's taking this long. But we should be all right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and close the code because I don't need it. So let me try opening over button and let's see. Okay, at least now you've seen how it works. So as soon as it's done generating all the four, then we will proceed to look at how best we can automate the sending of these individual records through um, Outlook to email addresses I will provide. So I'll provide my very own email address, 125farmobin at Gmail, another to Farmer IT Training Services, another to FitGH, and another to FitGhana. So that you see how it works. Then I'll record a video of me receiving the emails in real time for you to understand and appreciate this system that we've all created. Okay, so this is one. So let me go to mobile button and let's see what is there. You wait for it to complete. So first, second, third, and fourth. So Christina Opon is also done. So yeah, we are waiting for the last student. So the buttons and records will also be there like that. Yeah, so this is for that button. So it comes with a internal report and the cumulative record. I think the system is using too much of a memory for the recording, hence the reason for this delay. Yeah, then you can go down to the cumulative record. Yeah, that's how it works. Perfect. Now let's go and check out the next student, Christina Opon. Then we wait for the last one, Vida Krentel. So this is how these individual reports will be generated as PDF files. So nice and easy. Okay, so this one is for Christina Opon. So take your time, go through the codes, go through the changes that I made. And anytime you want to generate a report, you know the specific location to pick your database source, a specific location to save the PDFs after it has been generated. So let's wait for our last student. Then I'll end this lesson. Then we talk about how to automate this